Ever feel like your keyboard just can't keep up with your fingers? Like you're ready to fly, but your keys are stuck in slow motion? Yeah, that can get pretty frustrating, especially if you're typing all day for work, school, or maybe just trying to win the fastest typer badge in your friend group. In this video, we're talking about the best keyboard for fast typing. We'll go through a few that stand out in different ways, depending on what matters most to you. I've picked ones that really focus on speed, but how they get there, that part's a bit different for each one. All the product links are waiting for you in the description, so feel free to check them out anytime. If you're into this kind of stuff, you can hit that subscribe button and give the video a like. It helps a ton. Got any questions? Drop them in the comments and I'll get back to you. All right, let's get into the list. Razer Pro Type Ultra, best overall. If you're looking for a keyboard that feels solid and reliable, but also lets you move around without being tangled up in wires, this one fits the bill. It's a wireless mechanical keyboard that's built like a tank thanks to a tough aluminum top plate, and it comes with a soft wrist rest that actually makes long typing sessions less painful. Plus, you get the full keyboard with a number pad, which is nice if you crunch numbers or just like having all your keys handy. The keys themselves are silent, linear switches that are super light to press, so your fingers can zip across without much effort. But heads up, some say these switches can be a bit too sensitive. That means if you're a bit of a heavy typer or tend to rest your fingers on the keys, you might find yourself hitting extra letters by mistake. And the noise level? Mixed reviews here. Some find it really quiet, while others think it's louder than expected for a silent keyboard. Switching between devices is pretty smooth since it can connect up to 4 gadgets through a special wireless dongle. Plus, if you want to plug it in, there's USB-C support, so charging or wired use is simple. It's definitely in the premium range, but if you want a mix of comfort, style, and fast typing, it's a solid pick. Royal KLUDGE RK61, best budget pick. This keyboard is super compact, like it's about the size of a small notebook, and that makes it great if you want to save desk space or take it with you on the go. It's a 60% layout, which means no number pad or extra keys, but it still covers all the basics you need for fast typing and gaming. The switches here are linear reds, so they're smooth and pretty light to press, which helps your fingers move quickly without much effort. One cool feature is the hot swappable switches. That means you can change the keys without any tricky soldering. So if you want to try different switches or replace one, it's pretty easy to do. Plus, it connects in 3 ways: Bluetooth, a 2.4 GHz wireless dongle, or wired via USB-C. So it's flexible depending on your setup. Now, the typing sound isn't super quiet. If you're in a really quiet room, people nearby might hear you clacking away. But for a budget pick, this keyboard gives a lot of bang for the buck and works well for quick typing without breaking the bank. Keychron Q5 Max, best mechanical keyboard. If you want a keyboard that feels solid and makes typing satisfying, this one really hits the mark. It's on the heavier side, so it won't slide around on your desk, and the all-aluminum build gives it a serious premium vibe. The keys have this nice tactile bump that's just right, not too soft, not too stiff, so your fingers can fly without getting tired. This keyboard is packed with layers of sound-dampening material, which means it doesn't make a lot of noise while typing. It's got a nice, smooth sound that's far from that annoying pingy noise some mechanical keyboards have. You get a compact layout with almost all the keys you'd expect from a full keyboard, just a bit tighter, so it saves desk space without losing functionality. Connectivity-wise, you can plug in a cable, connect through Bluetooth, or use a wireless dongle, which is pretty flexible. It even supports up to 3 devices at once. One little catch, the keyboard is pretty tall, so a wrist rest is a good idea for longer typing sessions since it doesn't come with one included. Some users say the stabilizers can rattle a bit, but it's nothing major. This keyboard feels like a real treat if you want a mechanical with a premium feel and solid typing experience. Logitech MX Keys S, best wireless keyboard. This keyboard feels like it was made for people who type a lot, but want to keep things quiet and smooth. The keys have a nice little bump when you press them, so you get that satisfying click without waking up the whole office or your roommate. It's got this low-profile design that makes your fingers feel like they're gliding instead of pounding, which is great if you spend hours typing emails or working on a project. One cool thing is it can connect to up to 3 devices at the same time, so you can switch between your laptop, tablet, or phone without missing a beat. The wireless connection is solid, using either Bluetooth or a special receiver that keeps things steady even in busy Wi-Fi spots. No tangled wires here. The full-size layout means you don't miss the number pad or arrow keys, which some smaller keyboards leave out. It's a bit heavier than some wireless keyboards, but that adds to the stable feel on your desk. A couple of small things. The backlighting isn't super bright, so if you're in a really dark room, it might feel a little dim. Also, there's no spot to tuck away the wireless receiver, so it's easy to lose. But if you want a quiet, comfy wireless keyboard that handles typing fast and smooth, this one's a solid pick. SteelSeries Apex Pro TKL 2023 Edition, best for gaming. If you're into gaming and want a keyboard that feels fast and smooth, this one really stands out. It's smaller than a full keyboard, so it saves space on your desk, but still keeps all the important keys you need. The keys have this cool trick where you can change how sensitive they are. So if you like to press keys lightly or really mash them, you can adjust it just right. It's like having a keyboard that knows exactly how you want to play. The build feels solid with a nice mix of metal and plastic, and the keycaps have a good texture that keeps your fingers from slipping. Plus, it's got a wrist rest that sticks on with magnets, which is a nice bonus for comfort during long sessions. One thing to keep in mind, it's a wired keyboard, so you're not getting the freedom of wireless here. Also, the switches can get a bit noisy if you're hammering on the keys, so maybe not the best choice if you want to keep it quiet. All in all, this keyboard packs a lot of features for a premium option, especially if you want fine control over how your keys respond during intense gaming or typing. We checked out some pretty interesting keyboards today. Each keyboard brings something different to the table, depending on what you want. If any of these caught your eye, I put the links in the description below so you can check them out yourself. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this helpful, and subscribe for more videos like this. Got questions or thoughts? Drop a comment. I love hearing what you guys think. And hey, if you want to keep exploring, take a look at our other videos. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll catch you in the next one.